Oh, prick! The punk scene wasn't that big. It was only a couple kids. Me and my friend Merle and Nick started Ugly Kids. On my way to the east, yo!
It's 7:30 in the morning, it's about 20 degrees, and I just barely caught.
On my way to the east, yo!
Where are you headed to anyway?
I'm headed to West Virginia.
All right, what's going on over there, man?
I'm married to Philip Sims, the football player. Yeah, I'm just going back home. My brother died, and came back out here. It's been a minute.
So tell me about Tuba City, man. Tell me about Cameron.
I went to school in Tuba City, and I met a downplay. They were called Locks at the time, and I was like their biggest fan. Right, Alex? But yeah, they're like I was a punk rocker from junior high, and they knew Deo, and then Deo was like their cousins, and then we hung out since like grade school, like third grade, and he introduced me to them, and then they started doing shows, and my little brother had a band called The Spoilers, and then with Brandon Begay, Alex's little brother.
Oh, okay.
And I knew Brandon Begay since like third grade. I knew his grandma too from boarding school, and I've been hanging out since.
What was significant about Tuba City being kind of the mecca of punk rock there?
Honestly, it's like a bunch of kids going to school, and we found something to do.
Yeah.
Aside from getting drunk, blah blah blah, but made it available for us to get drunk together. You know, we found friends.
Yeah.
And I was like a bunch of Cameron kids, like all started hanging out there. I hung out too, but I mean, I hated school and shit. They gave me a reason to go to school. I mean, because I ditched and went to.
Because you wanted to be part of the scene.
Yeah, I don't know, it was fun. And I got Total Chaos there, then a Press Logic. I just started meeting people like left and right.
Yeah.
I just started going to like Flagstaff, going to the punk shows.
So.
And they used to have this thing called Book Your Own Life, BYOFL.
Yeah.
I got one of those books. And I just started inviting bands. And the punk scene wasn't that big. It was only a couple kids.
Yeah.
And then we have like flyered it. And then it was just weird. Like I was like a flourish and thrived.
And you were still in high school at that time?
Yeah.
And you were booking shows like Total Chaos, Nobody's Fallen Sickness?
Yeah.
Wow.
But the Crack Shack closed down. I started doing
Crack Shack closed down.
In Tuba City.
Yeah.
Where we had like the shows
Yeah.
when I was in high school. Then I started doing shows in front of my house.
So actually, a lot of people don't know, especially I don't know the details because we never played there, but what was the Crack Shack? What was it like?
It was just a run down the house. Like Alex started doing shows out of it. They practiced and everything. But I just met him, and then they started doing shows, and I like the idea, you know,
Yeah.
personally,
Yeah.
because I needed something to do as a kid.
Yep.
And I don't know, it just took off from there. I mean, we got one band. It was kind of addicting, you know.
Yeah.
Like you get one show, then we got another show, we got another show, we got another show.
So you just got that hunger of wanting to book more bands there, and I heard that Link 80 played there.
Yeah, twice.
Twice.
The first time they canceled, didn't say anything, and then like everybody showed up and they all set up everything. Alex wasn't even there. They had that's just crazy. Me and my brother on our way out there, and then what's gonna happen? And then like Link 80 showed up, and then everybody got to see that show, and like nobody knew about it till like on Monday when we had to go to school.
You guys got Link 80, and then I heard that Leftover Crack played there too.
Now, Star Fucking Hipsters.
Oh, that's who played there.
Yeah, Star Fucking Hipsters played in Cameron over at the band room.
Okay.
Days and Days too.
Gotcha.
Days and Days, Thistle.
So what bands were you in during
Uh,
time down during that?
I was in, well, me and my friend Merle and Nick started Ugly Kids. And spoilers were breaking up because Nigel and Brandon went to jail. And I don't know, we joined Nigel in the band since he was there like all the time.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And so like, and then Robert, who was there with us.
Let's walk down this way.
Yeah, and we just like had everyone in like our town like join the band because like we're punks and we're bored, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to be in Discarded Youth with Josiah and all them.
What happened there? Decided it wasn't your scene? Or?
I got invited to be in downplay to be a trumpet player, but I don't know.
So actually, what instruments do you play?
Just whatever I can.
So you play trumpet, and I know when we played together, you guys play. You were a guitar.
Yeah, when we started Ugly Kids, we fluctuated. I played drums for certain songs. I played guitar. I played bass.
Oh,
We just like fluctuated.
Okay, gotcha.
And then they noticed that. I think Josiah noticed that from when we first started playing.
Yeah.
And he asked me to be a bass player. Yeah, and the last one is Still Ugly.
Still Ugly.
Yeah,
Oh.
we just like
Yeah.
put the band names together because like it was just me and my drummer. But my little brother died, like he got killed, and then Merle was in prison. Then Nick went to college, so just being the drummer,
Gotcha.
like hanging out.
Gotcha.
I don't know, it was like a high school thing, like basically.
Okay, gotcha.
So then, but like I grew up, and then like you know, you ain't gonna hold anyone back, and
Yeah.
shit. You know, when I go older in life.
Yep.
Recently, last year,
Yeah.
I know Mike from Press Logic and his band. He moved to Phoenix or Tucson, and Bleach Party USA played in Flagstaff with like Blissons. I know, I mean Cameron with Infirmities.
Oh, okay.
And Infirmities is that big punk band. Like they play like Rebellion stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
So okay. So that makes sense about the leftover crack guy showing up at the crack shack.
yeah, they ate at the trade post and everything. It was a lot crazy. I know, I showed up late. I was like, too gay to function. There's my number right there. 211. Yeah, yay.
So the last time we were out there, our band Lights Out, we played at one of those tent shows that the Blissons held with the Jenny.
Or like over at A-Rods or something.
It was out in the middle of nowhere. I just remember that.
I remember, when I was living in Vegas, they had Total Chaos, Crumb Bums, and Ghoul play out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and over at I think it was A-Rod's house or something like that.
Yeah.
It was like up north.
Yeah. It was north out in the boonies.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been a minute. I found Joe Balls in Vegas, and then he ended up getting run over by a car. He used to be a singer of Stillborns.
He was the white dude with the spring mohawk.
Yeah, no, he was a white dude. He was a bald white guy with like a bunch of tattoos.
But he was like had the skin look, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I remember meeting him.
We met, Agent Orange in Gallup.
Yep.
Yeah, Chili Charlie and all them were all there. Agent Orange was fun. Where like me and Joe Red's like the stage singing Bloodstains.
Yeah. Well, that was.
What was that guy name too? The guy that booked the shows, Rancid Savage or something.
Randy Rancid Savage.
Yeah.
Or Sanford Savage. Rancid Savage Production.
I was like trying to book us to play Subhumans, but then I lived out in Vegas at the time.
So, Subhumans where at?
I was like under like Lachi or Lakuta guy or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
It was outside of Window Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah, I played with the Toxic Narcotic band. That was pretty dope, you know, like
that's pretty.
I heard Escape from the Zoo played in Chinho too.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard Agnostic Front was played out there too.
Oh yeah, Agnostic Front I've seen played in Hate Breed. And Wormwood played in Tuba. All these metal kids and like punkers were like all hating on each other. That was funny.
Yeah. Well, actually, it's also two peas in a pod too.
I know like a bunch of kids from Flag, they're like all natives.
Have you played with any other native bands? Like, I know there's Blackfire, but we've only played with them once.
Never played with Blackfire.
They're good.
I know who they are, but I never played with them. I was a big fan of them too, just like Downplay.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're good. They're very nice.
No, Brian Damage from Dying Tribe.
Yeah.
Used to see cremains all the time. Alex always knew it like everybody though. All right, well,
There's
it's
your
good to meet
stop.
you, Doc.
Yep. I see you again, dude. There you go, the legendary Ryan Clark.
All right, prick.
Let me get the mic for you.
Oh, I'll just pawn it.
Oh,
Buy some blue meth.
hey.